I'm James Kieft. I'm Learning Technology Manager here at Reading College. I'm going to talk a bit about our philosophy, our strategy on how we're working with students to bring about their learning and to prepare them for the world of work, which as educational institutions is what we're all about. So our philosophy is very much about giving them the tools that they need to go out into the world of work, and we've got sort of three strands to that. So we've got connect, we've got learn, and we've got share, and we've used a range of tools. We don't like to be specific in saying you must use a particular tool, but we found a range of tools that allow students and staff to collaborate together, to collaborate with each other, to collaborate with each other, with peers as well, and tutors, and that allows, for me, I think it allows them to build the skills that they're going to need when they go out into the world of work. So to put into example, social media is here to stay, and our learners need an environment where they can learn find their feet within social media and understand how to use it to their advantage, how to use it appropriately, so that when they go into the world of work, they're ready, armed with those tools and those skills to work effectively. So what we do to do that is, our VLE is all about collaboration. It's all about the students and the staff working together. We don't have a formal VLE as such. Staff are allowed to use a range of tools to work with their students in the most effective manner. And that means that we're differentiating right from the onset. Some institutions like to have a fixed VLE where everything is done in the same way. Well, what we're always telling our teachers is differentiation is key. We learn in different ways. So as an institution, we need to allow our teachers to present their work and interact with their students in a different way. And what we found is that by swapping to this and saying, actually, here is a tool set, you can pick any tools. The key things that we ask is that students can access a range of resources, anytime, any place, any device. And that their expectations are that they get their feedback electronically and in a timely manner, and all the resources that they need they can pick up online. So they were the driving factors, and we've said this is what we need to the staff, and the staff can then pick the tools that are appropriate to them. And it's been hugely beneficial to us, because we found departments who historically weren't engaging with social media, weren't engaging with the VLE, now are. And those learners who potentially saw learning as something that happened only in the classroom are now saying, well, actually, they can be having those discussions outside the classroom. They can be talking to their tutor whenever they want to. They can be posting to peers in their class at any point. And there was a threat of snow earlier in the week. Did anyone panic? No, because we knew the learning would continue. And I think for learners, understanding really quickly that learning happens everywhere and learning isn't restricted to the four walls of the college is such a key thing. For those level 3 learners that will go on to university, they need to learn that independence. And through providing social media and saying, well, actually learning takes place anytime, any place, anywhere, it's giving them those tools that they need when they go on to higher education. But it's also preparing them for the world of work. Work is more and more about collaboration. International offices mean that staff are spread around the world. If they're familiar with using technology such as this, they're going in ready and prepared. I think the BBC, there was an article in the news even yesterday talking about soft skills. And for me, use of technology, working collaboratively, these are soft skills. And it says, I mean, it contribute, well, they said, one article said it contributed 88 billion to the economy. Well, if we can be giving those learners those skills and giving them a safe place to experiment and find their feet whilst they're at college, I think we set them off on a great trajectory. So for us, it's share, learn, inspire. It's about connecting our teams. So we've talked lots about the learner. Let's look at the staff. Colleges are big places. You have lots of departments. Teams typically work within their little silo, and you don't get to see what's happening. But through using social media, through using online communities, we've enabled teams to connect. So you've got motor vehicle and health and social care staff working together, sharing ideas, we're all in the same business. We're in the business of teaching and learning. So from my perspective, giving staff those skills, giving staff those tools to allow them to work collaboratively, to allow them to connect with colleagues, to allow them to share what's happening, it means all of those silos get broken down. We had a wonderful CPD event on Friday, and what surprised me was we said, here's a hashtag, we want you to share what you're doing via the hashtag. And it was great to see both Twitter and Google+, I've mentioned some brands now, but being used, and we got a whole range of people posting. And it was really great to see. We could see what was happening throughout the event. If you weren't here for that day, as a member of staff, you were able to see what was happening, and you were able to look at the resources that were then uploaded to online sites to be able to be viewed after the event. So for those staff who maybe don't work on that day of the week or are sessional, they're able to connect and engage with that event. So for us, it's been about breaking down the walls. It's been about preparing our students for the world of work or whatever they go on to next, and really setting them on the right path. So to pull to a close then, share, learn and inspire. It's empowering both our staff and our students to go further through using technology.